So the brand Allswell released a brand new mattress called the Allswell Cool, but is it as cool as the name suggests? Well, that's exactly what we're going to be talking about in today's video. Hey, how's it going? This is Owen, and we have our solo review of this brand new mattress from Allswell. And if you didn't know, Allswell is actually a brand that's owned by Walmart, and this is now the 5th bed in their mattress lineup. They are known for making some really affordable yet surprisingly high quality mattresses, and spoiler alert, I think this might be the best mattress that they make now. We're gonna have more information about this mattress and the entire Allswell lineup down below in the description, including any discounts we can find to help save you some money on some already pretty affordable beds. If you find this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. We'd really appreciate it. But let's just dive right in by quickly covering the policies you're gonna get with the Allswell Cool mattress. This is stuff like shipping, returns, trial periods, and warranties. So this bed is gonna ship to you at no extra cost, and it's gonna ship to you inside of a large box. This is how pretty much all mattress deliveries are made these days, aside from some select few brands. Basically, it just arrives at your door in about a 4-foot tall box. You bring it inside, you open it up, you rip off all the plastic, there's gonna be a lot of plastic, and then you watch your new mattress inflate. We've done this probably 200 times over here, and it's still kind of fun to this day. It's cool just to watch the mattress expand before your eyes. Though there is something I do want to mention. Because the bed has been compressed in that plastic wrapping for so long, there's a really good chance that right when you unbox the bed, it might look a little misshapen. It's probably gonna have a bit of a smell to it, and it's gonna feel very soft, like much softer than it will after a couple days. This is just because it requires some time to fully inflate, and so if you unbox a bed and you think it looks really weird and maybe you bought something that isn't gonna be good, just give it a couple days, it should be fine. And you definitely shouldn't worry about it because Allswell provides you with a standard 100-night in-home trial period. So you get to set it up in your own bedroom with your own bedding, your sheets, your pillows, and really see if you like it or not. 100 nights is more than enough time. It usually takes 2 to 3 weeks for your body to adjust to a new mattress, no matter how nice it is and no matter how nice it suits you. So just keep that in mind if you're doing an in-home trial period. If you decide within that trial period you don't like the mattress for any reason at all, you can return it and get a full refund at no extra cost. But if you wind up keeping the bed, the Allswell Cool mattress comes with a 10-year warranty. This is really the standard set of policies you should expect from any online mattress. A lot of brands will go above and beyond these usual standards, but I think the regular 100-night trial, free returns, 10-year warranty is still pretty consumer friendly. With all that stuff out of the way, let's get into the more interesting stuff now, like the construction of the Allswell Cool mattress and what it's actually gonna feel like for you to sleep on. So the first thing about this bed that we need to cover is that it is a hybrid bed. All of the Allswell mattresses are hybrids. They don't offer any all foam beds. And me personally, I tend to prefer hybrid beds because they add a little bit of extra bounce to a mattress because they have coils as opposed to foam. Some people do prefer the feel of a foam bed, but I think most people will be happy with a hybrid, especially because hybrids these days are made with pocketed coils as opposed to traditional innersprings. Traditional innerspring beds in the past had a pretty big problem with motion isolation. Because the innersprings were one big interconnected unit, if you were sleeping with a partner, you'd toss and turn on one side and then you'd feel it all the way on the other side of the bed. With more modern pocketed coils though, you get the same level of support as traditional innersprings, but because they're individually siloed and then lightly woven together, you don't get as much of that motion transferring through the mattress. It's not gonna be quite as good as an all foam bed, but I think you'd be surprised with how nice these pocketed coil beds are at isolating motion. And we pretty much always recommend if you're a heavier person, somewhere around 250 pounds or more, that you should get a hybrid bed because the coils can provide you with a bit more long-term support and durability. You'd probably be fine on an all foam bed if you're a heavier person for maybe like 4 or 5 years depending, but mattresses should last at least 7 years or longer. I mean, warranties are usually 10 years, so it's kind of the benchmark you want to reach. And I think if you're heavier, you put more pressure on the mattress, you might wear out an all foam bed a bit more quickly than you would a coil bed. But enough about the coils, let's start talking about the comfort layers of the Allswell Cool. Above that layer of coils, you have a layer of responsive memory foam. This is here as a transition layer, so the memory foam is gonna be not the predominant feel of the bed, but you are gonna get a nice amount of pressure relief from this layer of memory foam, and it's gonna make sure you don't really feel those coils all that much. And then above that layer, you have a copper-infused foam. This is a much more responsive foam than a traditional memory foam, and it's gonna be the primary comfort layer of the mattress. Also on the Allswell Cool, you do get a very nice quilted cover, and that has some additional foam in there as well. So the top 2 layers of foam plus the more responsive memory foam and the coils add up to give this thing more of a soft, neutral feel as opposed to a memory foam feel. Me personally, I think this mattress is very comfortable. I think most people will be able to get by on it unless you're specifically seeking out that memory foam feel in your bed. So memory foam beds like the Allswell Supreme, which we've reviewed, if you want to check down below in the description, we should have a link to that. You wind up sinking more into that top layer of memory foam, and it remembers your body's shape, and it's less responsive when you rotate between sleeping positions and relieve pressure from it. So a lot of people out there do like that memory foam feel, but a lot of people out there also don't. So as long as that's not what you're looking for in your next mattress, I think most people will really enjoy the feel of the Allswell Cool mattress. The feel of the Cool is actually pretty similar to the Allswell Luxe mattress we've also reviewed, but I think noticeably more comfortable in my opinion. And let's spend some time talking about this quilted cover. It is actually somewhat cool to the touch, hence the name Allswell Cool. Now, a lot of mattress brands talk about how their beds sleep cool. Most of the time it is just marketing. They're talking about their breathable foams and stuff like that. Not a ton of mattresses actually incorporate active cooling materials like this. And most of the time, it's not really all that effective at helping you sleep cooler actively. It just helps your mattress sleep a bit more temperature neutral. But I think that the Allswell Cool mattress does actually qualify as a cooling mattress in our book. In our experience with other mattresses with cooling covers like this, we have observed that the cooling factor does kind of wane over the course of a couple of years. I can't really say whether that's going to be the case for this specific mattress because it's brand new. We've only had it for about a couple of months, but so far the cooling material has stayed nice and cool, and I think it'll be a really nice option for someone who is more concerned about their sleeping temperature. So that's really all the things we need to talk about with the construction of the Allswell Cool. Let's talk about firmness. That's also a really important factor when you're deciding on a next mattress. And in our test, we found this to be at around a flat medium on our firmness scale. This means it'll work generally pretty well for all sleeper types, back, stomach, side, and combination. Now, I'm not gonna say it's gonna work perfectly for all sleeper types. If it did, then every mattress would be a medium. And if you are looking for a much softer mattress or a much firmer mattress, then this probably isn't gonna be ideal for you. Firmness is pretty subjective based on your body weight, so if you're a much lighter individual, you generally feel beds to be a lot firmer, and if you're much heavier, the opposite is true. And if you are a strict side sleeper, there's a good chance you're gonna want something a bit softer than the Allswell Cool. And if you're a strict back or stomach sleeper, there's a good chance you're gonna want something firmer than this. But I do think for most people, you'll be able to get by on the medium firmness of the Allswell Cool. There are some different options in the Allswell lineup. The Allswell Brick mattress is a noticeably firm bed. We have our review of that in the description if you're curious. So around a flat medium for the Allswell Cool, I think it'll work for most people, unless you're looking for something more specialized. And for couples, since this is a medium firmness and it has more of an accommodating soft neutral feel, I think couples will really enjoy this mattress. You're also gonna wanna know about edge support and motion isolation. I mentioned motion isolation earlier in regards to the coils in this bed, and it does a solid job overall. It's not gonna be as good as an all foam bed, especially one that's more strictly memory foam like a Nectar or a Tempur-Pedic, but I don't think you'll run into serious issues of waking up in the middle of the night because your partner tosses and turns. The edge support on this mattress is also just all right. Allswell claims that the outer edges of the mattress are actually extra reinforced with the coils. I'm sure that is the case, but I don't think it really expresses itself that much with really strong edge support. I think you'll probably be just fine on it, but it's not the best you've ever seen. Now let's move over to the subject of price. Obviously, you can really like all the features of a mattress, but if it doesn't fit your budget, then that's probably not gonna be the mattress for you. And I alluded to earlier that Allswell is really known for having some very high quality yet affordable beds, and the Allswell Cool is no exception. We were actually really surprised at the price point of this bed. Before factoring in any discounts, you're looking at only about $1,000 for the Allswell Cool, which puts it in a very competitive pricing tier with a lot of other nice beds. But this one has some compelling features that others don't, like the Casper mattress is around the same price, doesn't come in a hybrid by default, doesn't have cooling elements, same thing with the Lisa mattress, same thing with the Ghost Bed mattress, same thing with the Brooklyn Bedding Signature. So I think the price point of the Allswell Cool will make it very compelling for a lot of people because most beds at this price point aren't hybrids and don't have cooling elements either. When it comes to discounts, Allswell will usually offer you 15% off your first purchase on their website, so be sure to keep an eye out for that. And they will often run some pretty big promotions around major holidays, so if you wait around for a big holiday, you might be able to snag this for even less than $1,000 for a queen, which in our book makes it an extremely high value mattress. And that leads us to the question, who should really think about getting this bed? And I think a lot of people will be interested in the Allswell Cool. It has more of a soft, neutral feel that I think most people will enjoy. It's around a medium on the firmness scale, so again, most people should be able to get by on it. And it has just enough cooling elements to help you sleep a little bit cooler at night at an affordable price point. So there's just a lot to like about the Allswell Cool. I'm actually very impressed with it. And like I said earlier, I think this is easily the best mattress that Allswell makes now. Obviously, the original Allswell mattress is still one of our favorite cheap mattresses, but if you have more of a budget, I think you'll really appreciate spending up for the Allswell Cool. But let us know what you think. Write us down below in the comment section. We'd love to get your thoughts on this mattress. And if you have any questions, put it on there as well. We'll do our best to answer them. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. And don't forget to look down below in the description. Tons of stuff down there to help you with your mattress search, including hopefully some discounts on this mattress. But that's enough for me. This is Owen with Seen at Home. I'll see you in the next one.